Brewer asks Housing Secretary Robert Jenrick 10 times what is the number of deaths from COVID we're willing to live with before restrictions are no longer in place. Do you not know the number? Is it above your pay grade? Well, let's just have a quick listen to how that conversation went, because I think it's very telling.
Well, what is the number of deaths that we're willing to live with from COVID?
Well, we have said that we're going to have to live with COVID for a very long time.
Give me a number of deaths. What's discussed at the cabinet table? What number of deaths? Because it looks to me like we're heading towards a zero COVID policy, which is impossible. So where are we? We're on an average of what? We've got 1,000 deaths a week at the moment from COVID. Just 9% of all deaths currently are from COVID. What number do we have to get it down to before normal life resumes? And we're going on the data, not dates.
No, the Prime Minister's been clear that we're not adopting a zero COVID policy.
Okay, so what's the number?
We don't think that's possible.
So what's the number?
In any country, but certainly not one which is an open international country.
So it's not zero. It's not where we are now. What's the number?
Well, I'm not going to put a number.
Do we have? Has the government discussed a number and we're not telling us? They're not telling us, or is there not a number?
We're not adopting a policy where we think we can eliminate the virus. That's not practical. What we can do is try to control it and keep it at a low level so that we can then use to trace and isolate.
What is the low level? What's the number?
To protect people.
What is the low number? What is the low number?
We haven't put a number on it, Julia. And I don't.
So we don't have it. So it's a low number.
But we do want to keep. We have to keep it very low. You can see internationally.
It's not zero. It's not the low number we're at now, and it's somewhere in the middle there. Is the government going to at any point come up with a number? Is the government going to tell us what the number is? I mean, we're going on data, not dates. Surely we must know what the number is.
Well, we do want to keep cases very low. If you can keep it at a very low level, then you can have a fully functioning test, trace, and isolate system. That's what some other countries internationally have managed to do, and we're heading in the direction of that. But we're not there yet. Cases
so we're not there. When will we know we're there? If it's not zero, and I mean, are you just not telling me the number, or do you not know the number? Is it above your pay grade?
Julia, I think the important thing here is that cases are falling. They are at a relatively low level, but they're not as low as we'd like them to be.
And how low would that be?
Most people want to
How low would that be? How low do we want them to be? How low would you like the number to be? What is the number? What is the percentage or the actual number of people who are infected or in hospital or have died of COVID? What is that number? If it's not low enough now and it's not zero, what is that number?
Well, we do. I'm not going to put a number on it, Julia, with respect, but we do need the cases to continue to fall. We're very conscious of what we're seeing in other European countries where cases are actually rising.
That's irrelevant. We've got a travel ban.
Well, it's not irrelevant.
So you get the point again. It's very, very clear that nobody in government, or at least...
Well, they're lying, Mike. She's starting to laugh at this man and of course is regarding him as an idiot. Well, he's a dangerous idiot because he's helping to put this policy in place.